What is going on, my dudes and dudettes? Showing you with S&S Serpentarium. It's going to be a little bit of a boring video. This is just more for people that are interested in getting a species that requires Cites paperwork, like these Damoral boas. I believe Herman's tortoises and things like that need Cites paperwork as well. So it's something that I wanted a video on when I was looking into getting one of these boas, and I couldn't find any videos on it, so I thought I'd make a video, and then if anyone needs to know anything about it, they can find this video, and hopefully it should clear some things up for them. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Cites paperwork then is brought in force because the species is either illegal to get into the captive thing, like through wild caught specimens, and it's because normally they're endangered in the wild. There's a few different sort of animals there are. You do need Cites paperwork for them. As I said, these are one of them. There's also the Argentine boas, Herman's tortoises. There's a few different ones that you need the paperwork for. So all it is really is when you buy a baby, say baby Damerals, let's just say, you pick the Damerals up and you get paperwork with it. And then what you need to do is wait until the snake is about 1.5 years old. You take the paperwork and the snake to a vet. You get the snake microchipped, and then you get the full Cites paperwork done then. So what that means is you can then sell the snake if you need to sell it. Otherwise you can't sell it without that paperwork. And that's quite thing then, isn't it? It's a bit difficult then if you run into some trouble. You know, say you getting kicked out your house or whatever, and you need to sell them, then you know you're a bit knackered. You can give them away without the Cites paperwork, but then you know you can't really sort of decide which home it's going to if you're giving it away. You know, you could give it to someone that seems genuine enough, but they don't care because it's a free snake. So that's why I'd never really recommend giving a snake away unless it's to a friend. Yeah, so then after you get the paperwork, you're fine, but if you're to breed them, both of the snakes need the paperwork, otherwise the babies can't have the paperwork. And then obviously the babies can't be sold, they have to be given away. So it's a bit of a conundrum really, a bit of a sticky wicket. Like you need to get your paperwork in check regardless of whether you plan on selling your snake or not, in case you decide to breed it at that critical 1.5 year mark. It needs to all be microchipped, and you need to get all your ducks in a row for your paperwork there. Otherwise you can't breed them, or well you can, but you can't really move the babies because you've got to give them all away. A shop wouldn't take them on because they can't sell them, they have to be given away, and it just becomes a bit of a pickle. And so bottom line is, guys, make sure you've got your paperwork in order. Make sure if you're buying an animal, it is actually got the right paperwork with it. It can be a little bit difficult to know if it's the right paperwork, so the best thing to do is to just get the number, the Cites number off the paperwork, phone Cites up and check that it is the correct paperwork and everything's in order and stuff like that. That would be my recommendation to you. Or if you've got someone that's clued up on Cites paperwork, that you know, you ask them, is this the correct paperwork? And that's what I did when I was buying these guys. They're yeah, they really are quite keen, and you don't really want to be on the wrong side of it. Definitely make sure you've got the right paperwork, and if you breed them or you bought a baby, make sure you get the animal microchipped when it's old enough. So that'll be it for today, guys, on the topic of Cites paperwork. If you've got any questions about it, make sure you comment down below. I don't think this applies in America, but it definitely applies across Europe. Yeah, and that's it for today, guys. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. Drop us a like if you enjoyed the video. smash that notifications icon, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.